welcome to a brand new video. If you're new around here, I'm April. I make weekly videos every Sunday at 6 PM ranging from fashion, lifestyle and Disney, so if you'd like any of those, please stick around. I'd love to have you. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload from me. But today I thought I would do a quick review video of a bag that I bought nearly 2 years ago. I made a video of me unboxing it and my first impressions. I will link that in the top line of the description below, and I kind of wanted to talk to you about 2 years on, how I feel about it. Has my feelings changed towards buying it? Do I regret it? I've never done one of these videos before, but I would find them super helpful if I was looking to buy one of these bags. I know they are still super popular. They are still on sale on many websites and in store. It's a really popular bag, but I also think it's a very timeless classic bag. Spoiler alert, I still have it. I will still be keeping it in my collection. I still absolutely love it. But yeah, I just thought I would do a quick little video this week of me talking about my kind of experience of having this bag, because it isn't a cheap bag. It is a designer bag. It's more of the lower end designer bags, but if you're thinking of forking out £400–500 on this bag, I would suggest watching this video before you end up buying it. But I will link it in the description below. Probably the cheapest place I can find it. And yeah, let's get into the video. So if you've clicked on this video and don't really know what bag I'm talking about, I am talking about the Coach Tabby 26 in black leather with gold hardware. This is a bag that I bought in July 2021, so it will be 2 years on. So it's kind of been like a year and a half that I've had this in my possession. I still absolutely love this bag. It has really like kind of aged quite well. There's only slight tarnishings on the like gold hardware where kind of the straps are. That's just obviously where the straps have kind of worn and stuff, but really you can't tell too much. So let's get into this. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but I did get it on a discount. I think I paid around £330 for it. I got it online. I ordered from Farfetch, which was my first experience, and I really couldn't have faulted ordering it from there. If they still have it on there, I will link that in the description. But what drew me to the bag is the fact that it is a really decent size for an everyday size bag. I like to fit quite a lot in my bags, and the fact that I had quite a few different compartments, but also had a crossbody strap and a top handle that you could interchange, so you can take both of these off if you wanted to kind of wear it as a clutch bag, just like that. If you wanted to wear it just with the top handle, or you wanted to just wear it as a crossbody bag. So it was a really multifunctional bag for me, which was really important when obviously buying a designer bag. I liked how classic and timeless it was. But let's get down to why I don't use it that much anymore. I can't remember the last time I actually used this, which really breaks my heart, and I'm making a pledge to use this more this year because it is such an absolutely gorgeous classic bag. But unfortunately, like I said, like to put a lot of stuff in my bag, and it got to the point where I was putting too much in that I actually damaged my phone screen with, thankfully it had a screen protector on, but I had put some keys and my phone in the same section, and unfortunately one of the keys had pressed up against my screen. So in terms of that, I don't think it's as practical as I thought it was going to be to fit a lot of stuff in there. I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, so it is a pretty hefty phone. It's pretty chunky with obviously the case that I've got on it. It's only like a skinny dip one, but I found after I'd put that through the bag and then had like a purse, I couldn't really use my normal purse. It's a Gucci purse that I bought from Bicester Village. I couldn't use that in here, so I would have to kind of like decant a lot of my purse contents into a smaller one, or just use a little compartment. So I found like I was kind of when I was using this, I was having to minimise a lot of stuff that I put in my bag. And just for reference, the bag that I am using currently and have been using since I brought it is the Marc Jacobs mini tote bag in black leather. I've had this since November. I absolutely love it still. It fits so much more, and like for size reference, you can see the difference in the size. I know these are completely different kind of bags, but for an everyday bag, I can fit so much more in here. I can fit an umbrella, I can fit like a reusable tote bag in this, I can fit everything, a water bottle, my phone, my big Gucci purse. I just find I was reaching a lot more for this, and I haven't actually stopped using this since I got it, which is kind of a sign of why I might not be using this anymore. But I've also found one of the issues were the kind of clasps were getting quite a lot loose kind of when I was using them, and now I can't even get it back on. So I was getting a little bit irritated, like kind of when I was out and about with it, the fact that these weren't kind of staying on. I know there's ways that you can obviously keep these from being like not getting caught on anything, but I just found like I was getting a little bit irritated with it. Although there's a lot of sections, I can't really fit that much stuff in it. So I absolutely love this bag still. I find it's probably going to be a bag that I reach for a little bit more kind of for going out in the evenings, or if I don't want to have to carry too much, maybe like going to work and stuff instead rather than my Marc Jacobs tote bag. But I still absolutely love it. There's some gorgeous colourways that keep coming out. You've obviously got the Coach Tabby pillow version that they've brought out, which are absolutely gorgeous, and I love the fact that I did get it in black, so it's more timeless, and it's kind of like a pebbled leather, so there's like hardly any scratches on here. I mean, I do take really good care of my bags. I keep them in their dust bags when I'm not using them, but the kind of leather, it doesn't show up too many scratches. It is really good with the wear and tear of it, so I believe this has really kind of like aged well. When I did originally get it, I did use it a lot just over the years as my like needs of having more things in my bag have got bigger. It's not one that I've reached for as much, but I would really recommend still getting this. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I still want to have some use out of it. I might even change some of my things over in this now I've got it out and see if I can use it. I just love how it's like kind of a smart bag, but it also can be a casual bag. Like I was finding that it was a really good transitional bag from like night to day. And yeah, so do I still think it's worth buying? I would say if you're still in the market for a versatile bag like this that you can use on a multiple different occasions, you like kind of like the multifunction of it, I would say it's worthwhile. I would search around for deals. I don't know if these have come into the outlets yet. I know Bicester Village obviously have a Coach store, so I would recommend kind of looking around for some deals maybe in there. They might not necessarily be in kind of like the popular colourways like the black leather or kind of the cream, but if you're looking to buy one that you kind of want the style of the bag for, I would definitely recommend looking on there. Or My Bag is a really good other place to get ones in the sale. They are not necessarily in the popular colourways, but I would say, would I buy this again if I was 2 years on and still hadn't bought it? I probably would buy it again if I found a good deal for it. I still absolutely love it. It was one of my first like major designer purchases, so I don't regret buying this. I kind of just regret not being able to use it as much as I have. It is a lot of money. I am in no way saying that, especially at this time of year, that to go out and buy a bag this expensive, but if you can see yourself using this a lot and you're happy with the dimensions, that is something I would definitely recommend checking out, the dimensions of the bag, just to make sure that you can obviously fit everything in, because that's obviously a downfall of something that I've figured out. But if you're kind of in two minds about it, I would recommend going to a Coach store. There's loads of ones across the UK. Selfridges always have these on show. I would definitely recommend having a look at these. I know this one comes in a mini version as well, so it just depends obviously what kind of size that you want to get or what kind of style, because obviously, like I said, they've got the pillow version, and I think they've got like a fluffy version as well. But if you're kind of in two minds about it and you want a slightly bigger bag, I would definitely recommend checking out the Marc Jacobs mini tote bag, because I absolutely love this bag. I've done a video on this as well, so definitely go out and check that video. I will link it in the description below. This is the perfect everyday size bag. I literally chuck everything in here. So if you're like, kind of like in two minds about which one to purchase, I would just look at why you're wanting to purchase it and what you're going to be using it for. Is it going to be an everyday bag? In this case, if you're going to throw a lot of crap in your bag like I do, maybe this one would be better for you. It's still got the crossbody strap like this one. The only thing I don't like about this is how thin the crossbody strap is, and it's still got the top handle, so you can still use it. This isn't as versatile, I would say. It is a lot more casual in the way of a bag. So yeah, I'm not sure how useful or helpful this has been, this video, but I kind of wanted to just give you my experience of this bag, and kind of like a year and a half, 2 years on, what my feelings are towards it. It's still an absolutely lovely bag. I absolutely love the colour of the interior of this. It's this gorgeous wine colour, but as you can see, it has had a little bit of wear on here, and the fact that it's kind of got like a zip pocket here as well is lovely. That's what I would normally put my phone in. You can kind of see the size that it fits in, and you can zip it up for sure, so it's really nicely secure. And it obviously comes with the little dust bag, which I always keep my bags in. And I just love the fact that, like I said earlier, how many compartments it's got. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is a really roomy bag if you like take advantage of how much you can fit in there. But it did start to feel very bulky the more I put in there, and I wasn't even putting a lot in there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know if you have this bag and like it still. Do you regret buying it? I'd love to have a chat with you in the comments below. But until next time, I shall see you next week at 6 PM on Sunday.